Hello, everybody. Well, everybody please have a seat. Welcome to the White House, and congratulations to the Super Bowl champion New York Giants. Now, we've got some members of Congress and members of my administration who are here today and rabid Giants fans. I want to also recognize the Maras and the Tisches, as well as, of course, head coach Tom Coughlin and general manager Jerry Reese. They have built this team into one of the NFL's most outstanding franchises, so we are very proud of them. Now, I know for some of you, this is just welcome back. You guys have been through this drill before. The last time the Giants were here was in 2008. A lot of folks thought that team didn't have a chance to win a Super Bowl. They ended up winning with a circus catch in the fourth quarter. MVP performance by Eli Manning. A come-from-behind win over the Patriots. So this is all starting to sound kind of like deja vu all over again. But every season's different, and last year's Giants were obviously a special bunch, not just because of where they ended up, but because of how they got there. Every team has to deal with injuries to the players. Not many teams have to deal with a late hit on the head coach. You saw that Jets game. Now, Coach Coughlin reminds everybody he did not go down. You know, that's a tough guy. And you can see that toughness reflected in everybody else on this team. The Giants took a whole bunch of hits this season, but they never went down. From day one, they followed a simple motto: finish. Finish the play, finish the game, finish the season. And after week 15, sitting at 7-7, they knew that every game was a playoff game. But the players, the coaches, the staff, the owners, they didn't quit. They believed in each other, and they kept winning all the way to Indianapolis. The night before the Super Bowl, they watched a highlight reel set to Justin Tuck's Good Luck song, In the Air Tonight. I don't know about, a little Phil Collins before a big game. I may try that, before a big meeting with Congress. But apparently it worked. Next night, Eli Manning led the way, earned his second Super Bowl MVP. So I would just advise the sports writers out there, the next time Eli says he thinks he's an elite quarterback, you might just want to be quiet. Eli wasn't alone, of course. Justin Tuck got to the QB. Victor Cruz scored and salsa'd. Mario Manningham kept his feet in bounds for the biggest catch of his life. Nobody was perfect, but everybody did their job. When the Patriots' Hail Mary hit the ground, the Giants were Super Bowl champions. Of course, the fans back home went crazy. Now, people from New York and New Jersey don't fall for just anybody. It's a tough crowd, let's face it. You've got to earn their respect. They're never completely satisfied. And you've got to earn it both on and off the field, and that's exactly what the Giants did. From fighting childhood obesity, Michelle likes that, to wrapping up leftover food for homeless shelters, to working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, to bringing kids to practices and games. Big Blue supports the folks who support them. They've certainly earned the respect of folks like Ray Odierno is here, who is obviously one of our greatest warriors, one of our greatest soldiers, because this team is always there for men and women in uniform. This is a New York Giants tradition that goes back to World War II. Back in World War II, Wellington Mara served in the United States Navy. So there's a long tradition here. And these guys have made it clear that no matter who you root for on Sundays, if you're a veteran, the New York Giants are on your team. Whether it's setting up tickets to games or inviting folks to practices, the Giants never forget the men and women who risk everything to protect our freedom. And I especially want to thank and congratulate Coach Coughlin on receiving the Army's Outstanding Civilian Service Award. That's a great honor. By the way, we've got some wounded warriors here today. Let's give them all a big round of applause. You know, having these folks here today, seeing how much the Giants means to them, is a reminder of how important sports and football can be, but it's also a reminder that there's some things that are more important than football. And the Giants know that. They finished strong. They won 6 straight games with everything on the line. They made a difference in the lives of those around them. But most importantly, they did it not just on Sunday, but every week. So, again, I want to congratulate the New York Giants. Good luck this season. Looks like we've got somebody singing for you. That's how happy everybody is. Give the New York Giants a big round of applause. Coach.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of the New York Giant organization, we are honored to be with you today. I just want to mention a couple of things that the President, although he covered pretty much everything that I wanted to say, following the Canyon of Heroes parade and following our return that same afternoon to MetLife Stadium and a reception of 40,000 people, we began to focus on the inspiration that this football team, the New York Giants, presented to all Americans. To those who perhaps were down on their luck, whether it be because of an employment issue, the economy, whatever, how this team might have inspired them to hope, to believe in themselves, to never give up, to strive to accomplish their goals no matter how difficult their situation might be. But however, as many people as we have touched along the way, the real inspiration for our country are the men and women in the military, those who protect us and our freedom every day. They allow us to play the great game that we love on Sundays. They allow us to live freely in the greatest country in the history of the world, the United States of America. And the real heroes, as the President has said, General Odierno, Colonel Greg Gadsden, and the wounded warriors that are with us here today. So another applause, if you would, for them. As the President said, this team after 14 games was 7-7. We had lost 4 straight games. We needed to win the final 2 games of the year against the New York Jets and the Dallas Cowboys just to win the division and just to get into the playoffs. But once we did that and we were in the playoffs, everyone played a key role. Our special teams forced the 2 critical turnovers at San Francisco. Our special teams down 3 punts inside the 10-yard line against the New England Patriots. Our offensive team, as we did in 07 and 08, had only 1 turnover in the entire playoffs, and our defensive team that had given up 400 points during the regular season gave up only 56 points in the playoffs. Offense, defense, and special teams doing their job, each group having different objectives and motives, but playing in harmony for each other, for the good of everyone. Wouldn't it be nice if Congress operated the same way? Hey. The 2 mantras that we followed, finish and all in, finish we did. We had 7 fourth-quarter comeback wins, including that in Super Bowl 46. All season we preached to our players, keep your dreams alive. Understand to achieve anything requires faith, belief in yourself, vision, hard work, determination, and dedication. Remember that all things are possible for those who believe, and that reigns both true in football as in life. The most satisfying and rewarding experience for us as coaches was to see our team truly come together, to set aside all selfishness, to commit to team above self, to take the name off the back of the jerseys, to eliminate all distractions, to love one another, support, trust, and play for each other. And that's what this team possessed: the goal, the team, the commitment to do everything the right way, to work hard, and to be the best possible player and teammate that we could possibly be. We set aside pettiness because the team, not the individual, is the ultimate champion. Mr. President, this is a great tradition. You carry out that the champions of the various sports are allowed to come to visit the President of the United States, which is the highest honor many of us will ever achieve, to visit the historic White House. And we hope that when you think of the 2011 and 12 New York Football Giants, a smile will come to your face. We hope you think about the fact that no one, I repeat, no one gave us a chance. And by virtue of working together, we did. And by virtue of working together and believing in each other and overcoming obstacles, it's an honor to stand before you today and present the Super Bowl 46 champions and the world champion New York Giants. Thank you. At the end of our team meeting the night before the Super Bowl, this was our final thought. Maybe what matters most is not only how we reach the finish line and why, but who crosses the finish line with us. We crossed that line together as one, and that's the reason that this team is world champions. A few short years ago, I said that I hoped that this experience today was not a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Now I'm saying I hope, Mr. President, it's not a twice-in-a-lifetime experience. We both have a goal to get back here next year.
Hey.
We have a lot of work to do, so let's bring these captains up here and get at it.
Good job.
Come on up, guys.
Come on, guys. You gonna strike the podium?
Zach DeOnce.